Okay, so we're going to rank the top 5 junior uranium mining stocks. Why are we doing this? Because as we've been covering on this channel for years at this point, uranium stocks are set to massively outperform the rest of the market. Look at the Sprott Junior Uranium Miners ETF. Year to date, up 29%. The NASDAQ, everyone's beloved big tech, is up 11%. People were super bearish on these assets back here. We were talking about how bullish the fundamentals are. No one wanted to listen. People were selling. Now these assets are absolutely skyrocketing. So we're going to rank the top 5. So this is just my humble opinion. The top 5 junior assets. We're not going to talk about Kazatomprom. We're not going to talk about Cameco. We're talking about the junior mid-level assets, the highest quality assets. Well, I agree with the market. This is what the market is telling us. So the URNJ ETF, the Sprott Junior Uranium Miners ETF, is market cap weighted, meaning the higher the market cap, the more of a weighting it gets in the index. And the higher the market cap, the more investment capital has flowed in. So you're assuming the market is wise enough to allocate capital to the best quality assets. So what we see, the top 10 holdings of the URNJ ETF, we have Uranium Energy Core 15%, right? It's the highest market cap of the assets in this ETF. Then we have Denison Mines Core 13%. Then Next Gen Energy at 11%, Paladin at 10%, Energy Fuels at 7%. So right now the market is telling you those are the top 5 junior mining stocks. They have the most market cap. They have the highest valuations. Now, going forward, which assets are going to perform the best in a realistic market? The highest quality assets. A mistake investors make is they go look at very low quality stuff, hoping it can pump, instead of looking at the higher quality stuff, expecting it to massively outperform. In real estate, people go to like growth areas, hoping for a boom. It might not happen. Whereas if you go to the AAA rated areas, like coastal property, like downtowns, you rarely ever lose money. Those properties go down less and rise way more than the lower quality assets. We see the exact same pattern in stocks, right? Let's look at the top assets in the NASDAQ. NVIDIA makes up 10%, Microsoft makes up 9%, Apple makes up 7%, Amazon makes up 6%, Broadcom makes up 5%. The market is telling you those are the highest quality assets on the planet. If you would just bought these top 5 assets and held the second they entered the top 5, you would have done extremely well. So that is what we're doing with uranium mining stocks. We're looking at those top 5 by market cap. The market, with all the market wisdom of all the experts, those are the highest quality assets, and those are likely to outperform the rest in a realistic market. In a bubble, hype-driven market, lower quality stuff will pump. But long term, the highest quality, the best assets will absolutely pump. And we've done deep dives on every single one of those assets on this channel. So if you want to look and understand the financials of these assets, you'll learn they're all incredibly high quality, amazing fundamentals. So again, why are we staying on top of uranium mining stocks at all? It goes back to this chart. We have been pointing to 2025 as being a massive year. Secondary commercial inventories to fall below 3% of global uranium. Secondary commercial inventories where utilities were able to just acquire uranium cheap without moving the spot price, have been high. So these nuclear utilities have just been able to scoop up cheap uranium. Well, that's fallen like a rock. That's 2025. We even talked about how insanely bullish that is for these mining assets, because now where are utilities going to have to go? They're going to have to go straight to the miners. What are the highest quality miners? Those top 5. So we're going to stay on top of this space. But for now, the story is intact. We have a massive supply crunch in the price of uranium. These are the highest quality junior miners currently. Again, Uranium Energy Core, Denison Mines, Next Gen Energy, Paladin, and Energy Fuels. The runners up are CGN Mining, Deep Yellow Limited, Encore, Energy, Uranium Royalty Corp. So the market is smarter over the long term than people think. It's a voting mechanism. People vote with their dollars. Right now, according to the market, these are the highest quality assets. Now, if something changes, if one of these drops out of the list, something else moves up, we've really got to take note. We have to understand exactly why, because there's most likely super bullish fundamentals behind a move like that. But again, we've covered all these assets, incredibly high quality. These are currently the top 5 highest quality, and the highest quality goes up the most and falls the least over time.